Hey guys, it's Baz, and I'm back again for another episode of the Pokemon Heart Gold Randomized Wedlocke. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be going to face Claire. We're going to be going to take her down. Before we get started, if you can, go down below, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. Really helps me out. If you guys are watching this from whenever the last episode was, I lost the audio on this episode when I was recording it. Unfortunately, the audio didn't record, and it was a big thing. So I'm actually recording the audio for this separate from me playing the actual game. That's why you'll see no controller in hands. But I wanted to keep the footage because I felt like it was, it wasn't fair that I undo everything that I did and had to redo it all over again. So I'm going to be basically doing commentary on this over it since there's no audio to go with it. But anyway, we're going to go right in. We did train everybody up to level 40 at this point. I don't know if I had showed that off. Nobody learned anything new, so we're just kind of delving in pretty quickly. These puzzles, by the way, in this gym, oh my goodness, these puzzles in this gym are just... this puzzle alone is just very annoying. You'll see I get stuck a couple times, so the first battle we go into, I wasn't sure what levels these guys would be because we have to defeat all these up to Claire, but as you can see, they're pretty high and we have level 40s, so this is a pretty decent challenge actually at this point. I don't want to send in Toad here because he is weak to flying and I'm a little worried about that, so I think I just go for Surfs. Yeah. And he's setting up spikes, of course. Spikes is such a pain in the butt. Yeah, setting up spikes on us, not too big of a fan of that. And he keeps setting spikes up, which is, oh my goodness, annoying. Alright, yep, bye. We get knocked down Skarmory a little bit more here. And he sets up a third row of spikes, which... you guys know, spikes stack, so the more he stacks up, the more damage it does. If I switch out Pokemon, so switching into Toad is going to really hurt here if I want to switch in. And he sends in a Kecleon, which I thought was kind of fun because obviously Shadow Punch can't hit it. So I come up with a roundabout way, right? What I'm going to do, and of course it has Shadow Sneak. Yeah. I didn't even realize Kecleon learned Shadow Sneak, but surprise, surprise. So its color change is going to turn into a water type. And I don't know why I went about this all the wrong way, really, because I go for Shadow Punch next, which is the right play. Yeah, of course, he's Shadow Sneak on me again, and it was a crit, so I'm a little worried. I'm going to Shadow Punch him. And Shadow Punch will turn him into a Ghost type because of color change. Which means we have a super effective move against, actually two super effective moves against him. At this point I heal because I'm kind of at half health and I feel like a crit Shadow Sneak would probably kill Pungent, so I figured just heal up, be safe, better safe than sorry. And, yep, Shadow Sneaks again. Yep, and... we go for Pursuit for some reason, when I could have just done Shadow Punch and killed it too, because Shadow Punch is super effective. I get the stab boost, and of course he gets a crit again. He got another crit. Like, that, I was so glad I healed there, because I'm like, if I didn't heal, that would have been, Pungent would have been gone, so very glad I healed there. Although he wouldn't get the second hit off, but whatever. The final one is a Seadra, which, we have on our team. I'm not too worried about it. I think we heal up Pungent here, which I probably could have switched into Toad here. I was just worried about the spikes. So I didn't want to switch into Toad because I felt like the spikes would be just too much. This thing has Brine, which we have, our Toots has Brine as well, so. Yeah, I think we go for Shadow Punch here, yeah. I'm a little worried about Brine here because Brine, when you're below half, actually does more damage. And I think Shadow Punch, and it has Poison Point, so yeah. So it's just kind of sketchy because our Shell Bell could have kept us above, which would have been fine, and Brine wouldn't have killed. But then that taking us back below half health really screwed us. I don't know that I heal here. I think I switch into Toad. Yeah, that's my play because it's a grass type. You know, Magical Leaf or what is it that he has? Petal Dance or Leaf Storm or whatever will kill automatically. So Petal Dance, yeah. And Spikes didn't do as much as I thought it would do, so that was pretty good, I suppose. But yeah, we take out the Seadra pretty easy, so not too bad. But all these battles are going to be pretty rough. They're all pretty high. It isn't until, like I said, 45 that they start being fully evolved. And yeah, I'm going to go back. Unfortunately, I got to go back and heal Pungent because that poison is very annoying. I don't want to use items either. Yeah, it isn't until level 45 that everything's forced fully evolved, so you won't see a team full of, you might still see the random, you know, Caterpie or, you know, little small one or whatever up until 45, but after 45, everything should be fully evolved, so you shouldn't see any of the weak stuff. That's when it's going to get really rough, because we were definitely going beyond 45 in this. I believe Red's highest is 81. I think is the highest. I think his Pikachu's 81. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played this, but I believe Red's Pikachu's 81. So we're gonna be going pretty high to take on Red, and that'll be our final battle. So it's gonna be all or nothing in that battle. All right. So all that for one trainer, unfortunately. So we go on to the next one. And I don't remember what this one has. I don't really remember what most of them have. I know I really struggle with one. Yeah, this isn't the one because obviously he threw in a fighting type against a ghost type. Not too worried about that. And it withdraws, which is funny because I don't think he had anything that could take on Pungent. I think that's why. And yeah, he threw a Psychic type in against somebody who's about to use a Ghost type move, so you know, that was pretty fun. And unfortunately, he gets one hit off because he's faster, Pungent's really slow, but yeah, chump change, easy. Yeah, so, and unfortunately, the Machoke does not have Foresight, so it's a sitting duck for Pungent to just be able to smash it in the face. And we get Pungent to 41, which is kind of cool. I wanted to train everybody equally here in this. Well, I was going to Claire at least, but I figured this Machoke can't hit Pungent at all, so why not take advantage of that, you know? Go for some Shadow Punches. Yeah, we have to wait for Shell Bell, though. It's the only downside to it, but whatever. I try and go for a Surf here, I think I go for a Surf here, just to see if it does more damage. It does do a little more damage, but it's kind of, you know, it's kind of negligible. It's not really much different. I would have still killed it with a couple Shadow Punches, so. And as you can see, it has nothing for a Ghost type, so it's just the sitting duck. Very easy to pop off on. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty easy. This puzzle right here, this one got me for a while. You'll see. This one really got me. I'm switching Toad in because Pungent's already 41, and I don't want to, you know, but yeah, I'm like, I don't know where to go with this thing. I think I go up or something. Yep, I can't do that. Nope, so we go up, then we spin, then we go that way, which is, yeah, I don't think that's the right, I can't remember what I'm doing here. Yeah, I think I go back for no reason, and I do this, and I can't. Yeah, I literally just went in a circle, I just realized. We have to go this way, then we have to go boom, we have to go boom, and then we go, oh, and then we realize we can't do that, so we have to go boom, like that, and then we go there. There we go. And we got it to the thing, yeah. Yep, alrighty. So let me take on this guy. I think this might be the one that I struggle with a bit. There is one fight that I really struggle with. No, maybe not. Well, I don't know. Azumarill's a pretty easy start for Toad here, because I can just Petal Dance. Unfortunately, for me, I didn't think this through, because you're stuck in Petal Dance until Confusion. And that means it's got one or two more hits, and if there isn't a guarantee. Yeah, level 37 Giratina. And I'm stuck in Petal Dance, unfortunately. I am stuck in Petal Dance. Here, and here's what sucks. Grass type isn't very effective against Dragon, and he's got Dragon Claw, which is not very fun. On top of that, I can't switch into Pungent because if he has a Ghost type move, Pungent's dead. So literally Toad has to take on this Giratina. And at this point I'm going, oh no, no, you need to get confused so I don't have to, and he gets a crit, and I'm like, no. And I get confused, which is fine. It takes me out of Petal Dance, which is fine. At this point, I have to heal. I think I'm discussing the fact that I can't switch into Pungent because it's a Ghost type. If he has Ominous Wind or anything like that, Pungent dies. It's going to be a one-shot. Or I'll be sitting there running the whole entire time trying to get Pungent to be, competitive with it enough. So, yeah, unfortunately, this thing just keeps popping off Dragon Claws on Toad. Which is fine, we can, And here we go, and we hit ourselves. Of course. Again, whenever the AI is confused, it's like, get out of confusion immediately. And then, every time. Oh, it's so annoying. I hate that. Confusion is the worst. Whenever it affects you, it affects you. But whenever it affects the AI is like, nah, confusion's not a thing. We don't worry about that. That doesn't affect us. So then I go for another Sleep Powder because I want to put this thing to sleep so I can throw in Pungent. I miss. Of course, gets a Dragon Claw off. The RNG in this one just really screws me here. It really screws me. The RNG is so bad in this fight. Oh my god, the RNG is so bad in this fight. I get confused, I hit myself. Of course, Petal Dance into a Giratina wasn't very lucky either. And then, me missing that Sleep Powder was really annoying. So I go for Sleep Powder again. I hit myself again. Yeah, and he goes for Dragon Claw here. And he crits. So I lost Toad. Wasn't very happy about that. And unfortunately Pungent has to come in now because it's a it has to avenge its fallen partner. At this point I realize I don't think Giratina has a Ghost type move to take Pungent out with. And I could have switched this entire time, and it really bugs me because if I'd have known that, I'd have just switched into Pungent. But I don't know if Giratina has a Ghost type move because it is a Ghost type, so. And then it does this. If you see what can happen here, we don't kill it. And I was very happy about that. I'm like, oh my god. This thing is Destiny Bond. Like, I'm so screwed because if I can't go for Shadow Punch because it's faster than me. If it goes for Destiny Bond and I Shadow Punch, it's taking my and it keeps on going for Destiny Bond. So I go for Confuse Ray because I figure the only way to kill this thing is to have it hit itself in its confusion at this point. The only safe way to kill it. So we're hoping on Confusion hitting it, the Giratina hitting itself. I got to keep on going for Confusion because if I go for anything else and it goes for Destiny Bond, I lose. And of course it goes for Dragon Claw, breaks through Confusion, unlike Toad. Go figure. But yeah, gets confused again. Oh look, breaks right through again. Yeah, I told you, Confusion just, whenever it's on the AI, it's like, oh, it didn't happen, and then it snaps out third turn. Didn't hit itself, snaps out third turn. Hit myself, missed, hit myself, like, come on. That's just it. So I go for Confusion again, because it's really my only way I can safely get Pungent out of this situation. And luckily it does hit itself and knock itself out, so Pungent does end up surviving, which is good, because at least I kept one of my two. I'd rather kept Toad over Pungent, but, beggars can't be choosers. At least I get to keep one of them. So, yeah, unfortunately, I go back here, and I have to do a couple things, which is really stupid. I really hate this. I really do. Yeah, I really hate this puzzle so much. So I realized that I can't really turn around, and the only way that I can go... Yeah, the only way... Yeah, I'm going to keep on trying this for a bit, you'll see. If I go down here, or if I spin, yeah, if I do this, then I can't go all the way around again. So I realized the only way that I can go back, and the reason that they have the portals here, is because you're supposed to go back through the portals. And I didn't realize that. It took me a while to figure this out. So you're going to see me struggle with this little thing for a bit, trying to figure out what the heck am I supposed to do here. It is very irritating that that's the way they set it up. Yeah, there's absolutely no way to get back. Yeah, I'm thinking, well, maybe I can do this. Nope, can't do that. So yeah, I literally have to just... I don't know if I figured out here that I think I keep on trying, but I'm just like, no, that's not gonna work. Oh, this puzzle is just really, really annoying at this point, because I'm like, I just lost a Pokemon, not very happy with this thing. Yeah, we just need to boop, and then go to the right, there we go. And then we realize we have to go to the portal here, so I have to, I go ahead and switch Pungent out. I switch the Toots in, yeah, Toots and Spoons. At least for now, when we're trying to get out of here. Because I have to, it turns, I think I don't have to do this battle right now, yeah. I get out, luckily I get out safely. But we have to go put Toad in the box since it did faint. Not very happy about that, not very happy about Toad. I love Venusaur. Venusaur is definitely my favorite first gen starter, and I was not very happy to lose that. So yeah, unfortunately, and we haven't even got to the gym leader yet. You see, as you'll see, we're pretty much going to be going to this gym leader with 5 Pokemon. I do swap out for something, but I'm not using it because it's kind of lower level. So in any case. At this point, I'm like, screw it. At this point, I'm like, screw it, and I forgot what side the thing was on. At this side, at this point, I'm like, screw it, whatever. Put Toad in there. He kind of screwed himself. It really wasn't my fault. There was nothing else I could have done there. I mean, I guess I could have just not stuck myself into Petal Dance, but at the same time, like, I wasn't going to throw in Pungent, so, you know, Toad was the only possible way. But anyway, what are you going to do? So at this point, we're going to get a mate for Pungent, and I'm thinking of all the different things I can do here. Arbok is a female, so... but Pungent is a female, so we have to do a male. We already have a fire type, we already have a grass type, we already have a water type. So that rules out quite a few of the males. So our choices are Mawile, Wynot, Tailo, and Snorlax. At this point, I think this is where I'm talking about the different types and stuff like that. I figure I don't want to have 2 of the same type on there. Or no, I think we have a grass type. You know what? We do. We don't have a grass type. That's what it was. Yeah, we don't have a grass type anymore because Toad. So I think we pick up, Vileplume. That's right. We pick up Mush Top here. So Mush Top is going to be replacing Toad. Unfortunately, it's lesser grass type in my opinion, but you know, it is what it is. That's right. Yeah, I for some reason I was thinking we had a grass type, but we just lost Toad. So that is what it is. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and go back into this confusing maze of a gym. And I know we're kind of a little farther into this, we still haven't even gotten to Claire. It takes a little while, unfortunately. There's nothing I can do about it. These puzzles are just so silly. This gym specifically, probably one of my least favorite gyms in all of Pokemon, if I'm being honest with you. I like what they did. I like the puzzle aspect of it. I think it's fun. You know, it definitely is different. But, I don't know, something about the way that it's done, this one, just, to me, is kind of silly. And for some reason I mess up here, I don't know why. I'm going to have to just step on it one more time and go this way. So now we're going to take on this dude. I think we have spoons and toots up front. I will probably not be using Pungent. I'm pretty sure I don't use Pungent for the rest of this episode, simply because its partner is just kind of doo-doo butter at this point. So I really only threw it out there to yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it throws out a Flygon, which I thought was pretty cool, pretty fun. We're gonna go for Reflect because in case it is, Flygon can be a physical attacker or a special attacker. So, and of course it goes for Supersonic. So you know, of course. But we have a secret weapon. Old Spoons' partner here, Toots, actually has a Dragon type move. So this is kind of our secret weapon. And since we did that Reflect, Feint Attack does almost nothing, and it poison points, which is great. So a really good combo I found out there. Reflect, switching into Toots and it having Poison Point, really good. Of course it does Supersonic, does confuse me, and you already know with my luck with Confusion how this is gonna go. I do get through. Yeah, you're thinking, he's probably gonna hit himself. Nope, no, I didn't hit myself, which is pretty good. And we're gonna go for one more Twister. This thing has Dragon Breath, of course. Luckily we're not a Kingdra yet. That would have been a lot worse if we were a Kingdra. And didn't get the Para, which is really good. So, and Toots gets that second Twister off, which actually kills the Flygon, which is great because I didn't want to heal. So, bye Flygon, bye Flygon, Blygon. Let Blygons be Flygons, right? That's what I always say. Anyway, all right. I think we heal up Toots here, I believe. And for some reason, I always go into that. I go to the back to that wrong one, but I forgot that you just have to go over one. Yeah, and there's potions there. I think we do get potions before the battle with Claire. I think we do. Pretty sure we do. Because then we got this one, and then I'm dumb, by the way. So we do this one, and the next puzzle after you get where you need to go, Claire is actually up there. This is the last battle before Claire. And I didn't realize that, so I do the whole puzzle before I realized that, and then I have to go back out, heal, and get potions and stuff, so you're going to see me struggle with this puzzle for a bit, and then have me come back in and struggle through it again. I really wish that another thing that they need to do, and if you guys are watching Game Freak, little recommendation for the Let's Go they're probably going to be making of this series, or whatever remake they do of this series. In this gym specifically, have a checkpoint, because it's very annoying having to come all the way back in and redo the puzzle over and over again because I'm trying to heal before the gym battle. I think having a checkpoint system would be really cool, like those teleporters. If you teleport on one of those teleporters, you can teleport back to that same teleporter that you teleported out of, you know what I mean? So if there's a way to program it, I would say that's probably the best. In any case, we go up here, so we're gonna go, this one's a little bit tricky. I realize I have to go over here and then do that. Then we have to go, I think, up, and then we go boom. Nope, wrong way. And then I realize that I screw up because I'm dumb. And all I have to do is go like that, go to the right, go on the thing, go up and up and up and up and up. Yep, there we go. Yep, we hit that, so we can't go that way, so this is very easy, and I screwed up still, somehow. It takes me a second to realize what I'm doing wrong. Yep, no, you can't do that. So, if you go, you can't go, yep, you can't turn, so I have to go back. I have to, come on, you'll figure it out. Oh man, it's so silly with these puzzles, like it's so easy. Like once you see it, you're like, oh man, what did I do that for? Yep, there we go. Yeah, see, and then there's Claire. And I'm dumb, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna have to go back and heal and get potions and stuff, so I'm gonna do this whole puzzle over again. It's so dumb. Oh, I need to make some changes. I actually keep a pad over here that shows my current pairs, and it has changed. We no longer have Nidoking or Ambipom. And Charmeleon is a Charizard now. And Toad's dead. Dang. Yeah, still have those ones on there. Oh well, what can you do? Not suck, you know? Not lose Pokemon, I guess. That's what you can do, right? That's what I should do, but I do the opposite of that. I figure, what is a challenge without a little extra challenge and, you know, losing Pokemon and stuff. So I think I would get up to like 50 potions here. Yeah, 50 hyper potions. I figure I can. Why not? Okay. I believe I got full heals. I get up to 20 of these things, I think. Yeah. And then I believe I saved the rest of my money, so because 50 hyper potions is quite a lot, so I don't think we really need to go any higher than that. So we're going to go back in, we're going to face Claire. We are going to be throwing out Spoons and Toots. If I'm being honest with you, I'm trying to keep my starter alive, so when you see me like figuring out what Pokemon I want to do, I don't really want to let my starter die, because I feel like that's kind of like I don't know, it's like, oh, why'd you let that one die, you know what I mean? I'm so dumb. I have to just spin it once and deal with the right, yeah. Yeah, so I do try, I'm trying to keep Singed alive. However, the smart play probably would have been to go into Beyonce and Singed here, because I just feel like they're a little bit stronger because they're fully evolved and it's the whole thing. So, but you know, we're gonna try our luck with Toots and Spoons here. See how well it goes. So anyway, wish me luck, guys. Hope this goes good. I don't know why it's taking me so long to start this conversation. I am Claire, the world's best Dragon-type master. I can hold my own against even the Pokemon's League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine, let's do this. As a gym leader, I will use my full power against any opponent. Anyway, so let me take on Esteban. Swimmer Esteban. I think it's Swimmer, right? Yeah, Swimmer Esteban. All the gym leaders are swimmers. And it sends out some pretty easy stuff. Just easy stuff. Real easy stuff. Just cake. At this point, I realized, since this was an easy one, I probably should have set up Reflect, but at the same time, I didn't want Badu, like, paralyzing me or whatever, so... And he sends him Mistress, which is very bad for Spoons. It is very bad for Spoons. At this point, I'm like, do I leave Spoons in, try and get some damage off, or do I switch into Toots? Toots is probably the better play because it's not, you know, Ghost type moves aren't super effective against Toots, so, you know, it is what it is. I'm just surprised at how powerful Mistress is for it not being a fully evolved Pokemon by this generation. And it does half damage, half of my HP and damage to Toots. If I could get any unluckier with this, it was a pretty bad, of course, a Ghost type. I mean, at least it's not Giratina, but at the same time, we did face a level 37 Giratina, so it's gonna keep on going for Shadow Balls, unfortunately. And the problem with this is Shadow Ball can lower special defense, which, in my opinion, it's really bad, because now, I mean, I heal one more time here, and I'm going to keep on trying to heal, but you're going to see where this is going. The special defense drops make it to where it's like, ooh, I'm going to take more damage. If I get another special defense drop, I have to go for an attack, because there's just no way. And yeah, as you can see, it's very dangerous. So at this point, I'm like, I want to keep Toots alive. Let's go ahead and heal again and hope that we just don't get any special defense drops, or that it goes for something different. Because I'm at low HP, sometimes the AI will decide to go for something different just to finish you off. But no, it still goes for Shadow Ball. Of course it does. Go figure, it goes for Shadow Ball. And it gets a crit. So that's Toots. Toots is done, unfortunately. Yeah, so we have to try and avenge Toots with Spoons, and yeah, I just have to go for straight damage because there's nothing else I can do here. Spoons has to avenge Toots, so You go for a psychic, hoping for the best. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but unfortunately it gets a shadow ball off. And here's what's crazy. Survived on one, baby. Survived on one. Spoons clutched this. And even with the hyper potion, I'm gonna keep on getting psychics off on it. I'm faster. So this mischievous is toast. I could not believe that. I was screaming. I'm like, no! Spoon survived! Ah! It was pretty crazy. I could have actually won this with spoons and not switched to toots at all, but yeah, there's no way of knowing that he'd survive on 1 HP. So this guy sends in a Slackoth next. I'm like, oh, okay, Slackoth. He's, you know, it's kind of an easier Pokemon. I'm just gonna go for Recover because I figure, you know, what is a Slackoth gonna do? It's not gonna be able to do half my HP. But then it has Feint Attack. I didn't realize it had Feint Attack. And Spoons dies. That one was my fault. That one was 100% my fault. So, yep, sorry, I lost Spoons too. I lost Spoons too. I was not very happy about that. So at this point, I switch into Beyonce and Singed. They're gonna hopefully finish this out. I'm gonna go for attack order with Beyonce, and this Slackoth should be loafing around, so we shouldn't see anything too bad with that. And it goes for attack order. Pretty easy stuff. Alright, Slackoth is down. And cool, what do we have next? Skarmory. Of course we have Skarmory. But I'm not too worried about this. This is her ace, the Skarmory. But I do want to switch out because Beyonce is weak against flying types, so we switch into Singed, who is fire type, super effective against Skarmory. You know, just seems like the best thing to do. It's going for Metal Sound, which is very worrisome because I believe Skarmory has Air Slash, and that freaks me out. So I go for Fire Fang, thinking I need to finish this thing off quick. Does a little bit less than half. Goes for another Metal Sound, which is worrisome at this point because if it goes for an Air Slash, it might one-shot, especially if it crits. So I'm going to go for Overheat because I figure Overheat's powerful enough to where it should finish this thing off. It's going to do more than half. And yes, it gets it off. So we ended up defeating Claire. Not without losing Pokemon, which sucks because I was really looking forward to getting a Kingdra Alakazam duo, but unfortunately, you know, I'm a dummy and didn't realize that Slackoth had Feint Attack. I won't concede this. I don't know what I'm saying here. I might be talking about it. I might have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know, you should take the Dragon Master Challenge. Behind this gym is a place called Dragon's Den. There's a small shrine at its heart. Go there. If you can prove that you've lost your lazy ideals, I will admit you are a trainer worthy of a gym badge. So as you can see, Claire throws a big hissy fit because she's the worst. Honestly, Claire is the worst gym leader in all of Johto. Or in all of gym leaders. She's one of the worst. Whitney, she throws a fit, but at least you come right back and she gives you the badge. Claire makes you go through a whole ordeal because she lost and she couldn't take the fact that she lost. And that bugs me. It bugs me so much. Like, she should be disbarred from being a gym leader because of how just rotten that is. Like, making you go through something else because she lost. Yeah, Claire is just not the one. She's such a pain in the butt. I don't like Claire one bit. So we have to go into our PC here. We're going to take our items off beforehand so I don't have to sit there and do the move items option. Unfortunately, we got to retire Spoons and Toots here. It is what it is. I was super happy Spoons clutched that Mischievous, but I didn't expect. I really wish I would have just healed instead of going for Recover. So, but yeah, we have to go reach in. That's going to be number 17 and 18 here. Not very happy about it. Not very happy about it. We've lost a lot of good soldiers here. As you can tell, a lot of good soldiers. Some better than others, but you know, a lot of good soldiers have died. Yeah, you guys, that one was definitely my fault. I feel bad. Like, Toots I tried my hardest to keep Toots alive. I healed, I did everything, but I crit. You know, I can't. There's nothing I can do about that. Spoons, I could have definitely done something. I could have healed. So anyway, we're gonna look for a new partner. This is different because we have a grass type now. So as I said before, Mawile, Why Not, Tailo, and Snorlax are kind of our 4 males that don't have a typing. And as far as these ones go, Weasel and Magikarp kind of catch my eye because I want a new water type. And if you think about it, Magikarp has Adamant. If you see, it has Adamant nature, which is great for attack, and Gyarados loves Adamant nature. So at this point, I believe I go for Flip the Magikarp. I'm added Flip as the female. And as for the new male, again, I have a choice between those 4. I figured Tailo's kind of low, Mawile's a little low. I've wanted to add Mawile a while, but Mawile's really low, so it's a little hard to get it on the team. Tailo's a pretty good candidate. Why Not? I'm not too keen on, just because it's very hard to run a Wobbuffet. But as far as it goes, Snorlax is just the best choice. Dam is just the best choice. So we end up adding Snorlax to the team as our male. So I will be grinding these guys up. I haven't done a grinding episode yet for this, or a grinding thing for this, but we'll be grinding them up between episodes. Anyway, guys, this is gonna be the end of the episode. Before you guys go, though, if you can, go down below, hit that like button, also subscribe to the channel. The next episode, I shouldn't be doing commentary. I should have the actual audio, unless it messes up again. Hopefully it doesn't. But anyway, thanks again so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye!